I put a bedtime pause on the Wi-Fi because my girlfriend's 28-year-old brother has spent nearly a decade rotting in our house playing video games. His name is Dylan. 8 years ago, he came home from the Marines with his wife Paige and moved into our spare room. He'd done 4 years, mostly base support work, and he had a plan. Use the GI Bill, go to school, figure out a career. Temporary, he said. A few months tops. We didn't charge rent. We covered utilities, internet, groceries. I cooked dinner most nights and made extra for them. I helped him build a resume and got him an interview at a warehouse. He didn't show up to it. Temporary turned into a year, then 3, then 8. He never registered for a single class. He held a stocking job for 6 weeks before quitting because his manager was on a power trip. Somewhere in there, he stopped even pretending. He'd wake up around 3 p.m., microwave something, and disappear into his room until sunrise. If we had people over, he wouldn't come out. Paige worked full-time at a CVS register to keep them afloat while he sat 6 feet from her bed with a headset on, screaming at teenagers over a mic. 2 years ago, Paige cheated on him and left. She sat in our kitchen that night and said she didn't feel anything for him anymore, that watching someone give up on their own life for years does something to you. I didn't agree with what she did, but I understood it. After the divorce, Dylan cried in our living room and said he'd wasted his 20s and wanted to change. We believed him. My girlfriend Nicole believed him hardest of all. Then her parents, Carol and Frank, moved into the guest house on the property to be there for him emotionally. The house was originally theirs before they signed it over to us years ago, so there's history there, family roots, all of it. Nothing changed. He's 28 now. Same room, same chair, same headset, same hours. I've brought it up to Nicole probably 30 times over the years. She either shuts down or tells me he's looking into a program that never materializes. Carol and Frank told me privately last spring they're exhausted too, but nobody wants to be the one who finally says something and blows up the family. 2 weeks ago, I quietly set a router schedule, pausing Wi-Fi from midnight to 6 a.m. We pay for it. Everyone else in the house sleeps like a normal adult during those hours. I didn't think it would touch anyone but him. At 12:04 a.m., my phone lit up with a text from Nicole, who was in the bathroom brushing her teeth. Did you turn off the internet? Downstairs, I heard Dylan's door slam, then his footsteps, fast, down the hall. He didn't knock on our door. He just opened it. He wasn't calm. He was asking why the Wi-Fi was down, over and over, his voice cracking in a way I hadn't heard from him in years. I told him it pauses at midnight now, every night. That's it. He said I didn't understand what I'd just done and walked out. The next morning, a package showed up on the porch addressed to a name I didn't recognize, care of our address. Nicole opened it because it was propped against the door and she thought it was for her. Inside was a graphics card, $1,600, still in the anti-static bag. Dylan came out, snatched it, and mumbled it was a gift from a friend. That same week, Frank was sorting old mail in the guest house and found unopened bank statements Dylan had been having forwarded there. His name was on one as a secondary contact from years ago when he'd co-signed something. He looked. Dylan had over $11,000 in savings, fed by monthly PayPal deposits labeled coaching session. He'd been charging strangers $50 an hour to coach some shooter game, quietly, for at least 2 years, banking every cent while eating our food and living rent-free. Frank called a family dinner 2 nights later. Nobody cooked anything special. It was just leftover chili, but everyone showed up. Frank slid the statement across the table without a word. Dylan's face went white. Carol asked him, very quietly, how long? He said 2 years, maybe more, and that he was going to tell everyone once he had enough saved to get his own place. Nicole didn't say anything for a long moment. Then she looked at her brother and asked if any of it, any single dollar, was ever going toward groceries or the electric bill he'd watched us pay every month. He didn't answer. Frank stood up, walked to the counter, and got a legal pad. He wrote a date on it, 6 weeks out, and slid it in front of Dylan. Move out by then, Frank said. Pack your things, take your $11,000, and go be an adult somewhere that isn't our kitchen table. Dylan looked at his sister, waiting for her to fight for him like she always had. She just picked up her bowl and carried it to the sink. Nobody touched the Wi-Fi schedule after that. It's still set for midnight, and for the first time in 8 years, nobody in that house argues about it.